Greetings ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gary Smith and welcome to part 1 of day 4 of the Modern Masters 2017 spoiler season. There are a lot of spoilers during the night that I want to cover before this afternoon because I've got time to cover them this morning. So let's get straight into the spoilers by taking a look at Terminus. Yes, that's right, the Miracles Wrath is here in the format. A lot of miracles in this set, which is absolutely brilliant, if only for the fact that Legacy Miracles would love the reprints. I mean, most of its cards aren't that expensive beyond its dual lands and fetch lands, but it is still nice to have easier access to these if you're burgeoning Miracles player in Legacy, and with the fetch lands reprint it's going to be a lot easier to get in if you're willing to play shocks instead of jewels as budget options in a less powerful Legacy metagame. Love this reprint. Plus it's rare, which is great for the limited format. Next up we have Lingering Souls, returning at Uncommon. I think this is an upshift in rarity, I believe. But if it is, it's definitely deserved. Lingering Souls is a powerhouse in Constructed. I can only imagine it's even more powerful in Limited where there's less answers for it. This is a great card. If you pick up multiples, you're going to be laughing all the way to the end of the draft. The ability to create 2 spirits and then flash them back just creates an army of unstoppable flyers. This is going to be great, especially if there's a way to give them all +1/+1. So you have to yet to see all the commons and uncommons to see if that particular enchantment has been printed. Next up we've got another great Storm card. Boy, Storm, definitely getting a ton of reprints. This one more so for the current build of Storm. Gifts Ungiven is definitely a gift from Wizards. Thank you very much, Wizards. I love these spoilers. Love this card. Going to be great to pick up 4 of these as well. Now they should be slightly cheaper with the reprint. If you're green though, don't think they've forgotten you in the last couple of days, because Scavenging Ooze is seeing a reprint. Yes, Scavenging Ooze, everyone's favourite or least favourite way of answering the graveyard, is being reprinted. Such a great card. You know, I don't necessarily like it existing necessarily as a Storm player or wannabe Storm player, but I do love the card. Next up we've got Blood Moon. 2 in a red for the, you know, your lands are now all mountains is pretty good. Well, non-basic lands, but a lot of people are playing non-basic lands in Modern, so yeah, this card really needed a reprint. I think its price is too high for what it is, and that is just a janky sideboard card meant to shut down decks that try to get too mana greedy. Absolutely love this card, or, well, hate playing against it, but love it. You know, it's a nice card nonetheless, really like it, and I just love that gorgeous artwork. And then we have Voice of Resurgence. Green and a white for a 2/2 that whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, or whenever they cast a spell during your turn, you get a XX creature where X is equal to the number of creatures you control, and it changes obviously as the number of creatures change, and then when it dies you get another one of those tokens. Very good creature because it's pretty much always a 2-for-1. Very good, obviously mythic because it needs to be mythic. This would just be stupid at rare in this draft format, and I think it'd just be stupid at rare anyway. It's such a powerful mythic card. Next up we have Compulsive Research. 2 and a blue for target player draws 3 cards, then that player discards 2 cards unless he or she discards a land. This is a very powerful card, very good uncommon card draw engine in Limited. Going to be great. Again, this just proves to me, in my opinion, that Storm is going to be an archetype. If Storm is not a draft archetype, I'm going to be heavily disappointed. There's some key rares that just blow your deck open if you open them, but you don't need them to go off, because Storm isn't all about going off in Limited, it's about getting a few turns of like bolt, or a bit of damage here and there, then having a storming turn as you build up the deck. I definitely like this card. I think it's great. Doesn't see much play in Modern, obviously, because it just doesn't. Not many decks are running land in Modern, so draw 3, discard 2 tends to be a bit weak, especially at sorcery speed, but still very good, powerful, uncommon in Limited. And then finally today we have Cruel Ultimatum. The best Ultimatum. Grixis Ultimatum. Although it's such a powerhouse, and at rare, you're going to see this in draft occasionally. And admittedly, why shouldn't you? It costs an arm and a leg. There's no reason for this to be mythic. I'm so glad this has been included in the set. My inner Grixis player will love being able to assemble this in draft. So that's all the spoilers from last night. Obviously we've got another wave of spoilers to come this afternoon, but hopefully you've enjoyed this video and you look forward to seeing it then. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.